Welcome to another exciting class. Our lesson today is on the topic HIV/AIDS diseases. Now you need to know what diseases means. Problem in the body that makes a person to fall sick. Now what is HIV? HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. Now, this is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infections. It kills the cells in the body that helps to fight infections. Now, there are no cure for HIV, but it is treatable with medicine. So you can treat it for the person to last for. Okay. Now, the full meaning we said is human immunodeficiency virus. Can you repeat that? Human immunodeficiency virus. Now, also the full meaning of AIDS is acquired immune deficiency syndrome. So you need to know the meaning of HIV and what AIDS. Good. Now, how can HIV/AIDS get into the body? How can someone contact HIV/AIDS? The first one is sharing sharp objects like clipper, scissors, needle. Now, when you share sharp objects and if the person that used it before had a cut, the blood touches the sharp object, and if you who is not infected eventually uses that sharp object, you will get what? Contacted with what? HIV/AIDS. So you must not share what? Sharp objects. The next one is sharing toothbrush. Your toothbrush is your personal belongings, so you shouldn't share it with anybody, because if you eventually share with someone who has HIV/AIDS and the person has a cut in the mouth, you eventually contact what? HIV. The next is through infected blood. So when you go to the hospital and you are sick, you need blood transfusion, do not use any blood. The blood must be what? Screened to be sure that it is not infected with what? HIV/AIDS. The next is from infected mother to unborn child or newly born child. Now, when the mother is having the virus, it can be passed to the child through breastfeeding. So the mother needs to go through intensive care to make sure the child is not what? Infected. Now, what are the ways HIV/AIDS can't be contacted? How can people not contact HIV/AIDS? Now, when you shake hands with someone who have HIV/AIDS, you cannot contact it. Okay, so you can't shake hands with people who have what? HIV/AIDS. Then also eating together. When you eat with people who have HIV/AIDS, you can't contact what? The virus. Then the next is playing together. When you play with your friends who have HIV/AIDS, you cannot contact what? The virus. But you must be very, very what? Careful. Now, what are the ways to prevent HIV/AIDS? 1. Use only screened blood for blood transfusion. When you go to the hospital, you are sick, you need blood, you must make sure that the blood given to you is what? Properly screened, to make sure that that blood is not an infected blood with HIV. Okay, before you can take it. Then the next is do not play with sharp objects. Do not play with sharp objects, because when you play with sharp objects, it will injure you, and if the person who used such sharp object before had HIV/AIDS, you will automatically contact the virus. Then the third is do not share your toothbrush. Your toothbrush is your personal belongings, so make sure you don't share your toothbrush. Now let's look at some interactive questions before we go. 1. HIV/AIDS can be gotten through dash: A. handshake, B. eating together, C. infected blood. The right option is C. infected blood. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.